In this video, I will show you how to count dates by day of week in Excel like this. So let's get started. Here in this Excel sheet, I have some dates in this column and days of the week in this column. Now I want to count the dates by the days of the week given in this column. To do that, we can use the SUMPRODUCT function along with the text function. The text function converts a number to a string using the specified format. It accepts two arguments, the number we want to convert to text and the format we want to apply to the output text. Since dates are serial numbers in Excel, we can use the text function to format them as well. Here is the formula to count the dates by day of the week. Here, the text function converts the dates to day of week text. When we specify the format as the letter D 4 times, that is D, it returns the full day of the week text like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. Since there are 10 cells in the range, it returns an array of 10 elements containing the day of the week of each date in the range. The array elements are then compared with the day of the week we have in the column, which is Monday. The comparison returns an array of 10 elements containing true and false values. The true value is returned when the day of the week of the date is equal to Monday, and the false value is returned if it is not Monday. For the SUMPRODUCT function to work, we need to convert these true and false values to 1 and 0 respectively. We did that by applying the double negative minus minus. After applying the double negative, we get an array of 10 elements containing 1s and 0s. Finally, the SUMPRODUCT function sums up the array elements and the result of that is 2. As you can see, we now have the count of the dates by the day of the week, which is Monday. Since we are going to use the same formula for all the remaining days of the week, I am going to make the range reference absolute using the dollar signs like this. Now let's drag the formula for other days. As you can see, we now have the count of the dates by day of the week. If you have the shorter format of the day names like MON, TUE, etc. like given in this column, we need to change the formula a little bit. Instead of using the DDD format, we need to use the DDD format inside the text function like this to get the shorter day names. Let's copy the formula to other cells. As you can see, we now have the count of the dates by short day names. Sometimes we want to count the dates by day numbers instead of the day names. For example, in this Excel sheet, I have day numbers instead of the day names in this column. Here, the value 1 represents the first day of the week, which is Monday, and 7 represents the last day of the week, which is Sunday. To count the dates by day numbers, we can use this formula. Here, the weekday function returns the day of the week of the argument date. I have specified the second argument of the weekday function as 2 so that it returns Monday as the first day of the week instead of Sunday. Since there are 10 dates in the range, the weekday function returns an array of 10 elements containing the day number of each date in the range. The elements are then compared with the day number 1, which returns an array of 10 elements containing true and false values. The double negative minus minus converts these true and false values to 1 and 0 respectively. Finally, the SUMPRODUCT function sums up the array elements and the result of that is 2. Let's make the range reference in the formula absolute using the dollar signs like this and copy the formula to other cells. As you can see, we now have the count of the dates by day numbers. Watch these videos to learn more Excel tips, tricks and how-to tutorials. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel.